God. Is that the camera recording me? Oh my God. I haven't been in front of a camera in so long. Haven't recorded. Haven't done anything in months. Depression, anxiety, pandemic, Thanksgiving and Black Friday, everything rolled into one clusterfuck of a crazy year, a presidency that was unhinged and unbalanced, all to end with an orange biohazard losing more and more every day and having more common sense and knowledgeable people in the future. And maybe we'll just go back to the future. Maybe. I don't know what any of that was. Hi, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Worth a Watch with me, Anthony Flores. There has been a lot that has happened to myself and my family and everyone worldwide. Dealing with 2020 has been literal hell. I've done this video, honestly, like 4 different times. I've been very depressed before and I tried doing this video. I've been very anxious, very nervous, and just a slew of everything else. I consider myself one of the lucky ones to be able to be in front of the camera again, talking movies with you all. But I will say this, take care of each other. Do your best to be courteous and kind to a lot of people, especially people that are working on the front lines. And I'm just doing my best to live life the best I can in the moments we're living in. I'm doing my best to enjoy the holidays, which are definitely different. And I hope, I'm filming this the day after Thanksgiving, so technically Black Friday. I hope you all stay safe. If you do go out, please, again, be kind and courteous to the employees. Be courteous to wear your mask. Just please, be a better person. And I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving if you celebrate. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much for staying subscribed if you did. So yeah, let's dive into some movies, shall we? Dollar Tree. As of recording this, they are back with the movie films. I got some Blu-rays from the most recent crop, but when they had movies back in October, I was only able to... I'm limiting where I go, by the way. That's, again, it's recommended for us not to be going out very often. And there is a Dollar Tree by where I work, so that's the only Dollar Tree I've been going to. And I got lucky both times I've gone. Back in October, there was definitely not much, just mostly DVDs. And there's some few titles that I was just like, huh, these will probably sit on my shelf for another while. There's some legitimately good titles here, and I don't know if they're available on Blu-ray, but... We'll start things off with a Jay Baruchel movie, Good Neighbors. It seems like a thriller or something. I like Jay Baruchel, you know, doing an impression of him is a little fun, you know, just Jay Baruchel, he's kind of all shaky and nerdy, and he kind of does his twitchy things and whatnot. Pretty good actor, he just kind of does stuff, you know, and he doesn't pop up in movies like this, so I figured why the fuck not. Lila and Eve, Jennifer Lopez can act when she wants, and Viola Davis is always great. This one I opened up, and I still have not watched it. 88, starring Catherine Isabel from Ginger Snaps trilogy and Christopher Lloyd. So, that's pretty cool. City of Sin, not Sin City, City of Sin. I mean, just look at that shit. Look at that terrible Photoshop. Look at this blatant ripoff of Sin City itself. I don't know. There's a pretty big and decent cast in here, so I don't know. I don't know. Skrull, starring Daisy Ridley from the movie films of Star Wars, and it's an evil comic book that comes to life. So that's a thing. And Ava's Possessions. This looks like a pretty good one as well. A decent cast. Basically, what happens when you have to live your life after a possession. So that's kind of interesting. Then diving into the Black Friday Blu-rays. A lot of Warner Brothers titles. That's what I've noticed from other people's videos, and I was just like, huh, I need to dive in on some of those. So there was like 1 or 2 titles I was hoping to find, and I honestly found more than what I was even anticipating. I've heard of this movie, which is not a Warner Brothers title, and it's a Canadian release, Guns, Girls, and Gambling. But you got Gary Oldman, and Christian Slater, Dane Cook, and I don't know who this actress is on the front, but it looks like it could be a cheesy action flick. Then I have Jackie Chan Presents Reset. This seems like an interesting sci-fi movie. It's a time travel movie. A woman tries to save her son from dying. or he dies, but then she's trying to undo things. You know, either way, the artwork's pretty cool, and it's produced by Jackie Chan. I'm a big fan of Jackie Chan, but to be honest, I don't know if I've honestly seen movies outside of his own movies that he's produced. I don't know. Feel free to let me know if you've seen that one or not. Looks pretty interesting. Speaking of Jackie Chan, arguably one of the best finds in this whole thing, because I was just like, holy shit, that's pretty cool. Jackie Chan's First Strike, one of his classic action flicks. I have this in a VHS box set, actually. But yeah, definitely one of his best performances and actions and stunts and everything. Next up is The Conjuring 2. This, I'm kind of shocked this was in there, because The Conjuring is like always a moneymaker. It just, like, there's clusterfuck sets out there already at this point. How this one ended up as $1, I don't know. And last but definitely not least, I just wish it had the damn slipcover. But I was just like, for $1, I can't pass this up. This is one of the most underrated movies from the past decade, and that is The Man from U.N.C.L.E. Henry Cavill and Armie Hammer have some great chemistry. Alicia Vikander is great, and it's a pretty underrated buddy action comedy. Movies I picked up from various pages that I follow on Facebook. This one seller in particular had some 4Ks at a time for a good price. I think he had them for $12 shipped a piece. Although this one is currently on sale for $12.99. Although technically I got this for $1 less. But I can't complain. From what I did see, the one time I did go to Best Buy, I saw these without slipcovers now. So I don't know if they're already out of print in terms of slipcovers. Maybe, maybe not, but either way. $12 is actually a pretty fair price, and $12.99 is also a fair price too. And sadly, the slipcover is a little bit more beat up than what I would care to purchase, but it's so damn hard to find, and that is Baby Driver with a slipcover. Again, this is just, it's so damn frustrating with slipcovers, I swear. For those of you who collect slipcovers, you know my pain. Not only does it frustrate you when it's something that's just a piece of cardboard that's so hard to come by, and when you find even just one, it's worth picking it up because you know you'll never see another one for months to maybe a whole year at a time. So I had to jump on this one. Same with this one from another seller off of Facebook. I had to get this one because Aubrey Plaza is a Hollywood crush of mine, and honestly, she's actually just a damn good actress. This is arguably her best performance in Ingrid Goes West. I paid $12 for it, but I was just like, I need this in my collection. So yeah. There's a couple eBay purchases. A Trainwreck. I know a lot of people hate Amy Schumer. The last movie I saw, the last movie she did, I Feel Pretty, was not the best. It was well intentioned. I reviewed that on my Instagram page, but this is definitely the better film, and also directed by Judd Apatow. And this is the Best Buy exclusive that I was hunting down, and for $5 flat, I was just like, sure. Yeah, I'll take that one. This is another one where it's the Scream Factory release, and my god, this is, again, getting this under $20 was a steal. That was Dr. Jekyll and Sister Hyde. The DVD's hard to come by. This is hard to come by. Martine Beswick, man. She's a great villainess in this as the evil Sister Hyde. Yeah, Ralph Bates is a good Dr. Jekyll. And it's a nice twist on the whole Dr. Jekyll story. This one, I know it went on sale, and I was just like, fuck. But again, you don't know with slipcovers. It's just like, you don't know. Jay and Silent Bob Reboot. I got this one at Walmart. I went to pick up groceries one time, and I was just like, you know what? I'll dive into the movie section, see what they have. Their movie section's kind of sucking lately as well. Kind of like Best Buy and Target. They're just shrinking everything down, which is really sad to see. I was not aware that this was going to be on sale. $5.99 right now as of filming this at Best Buy. So take your shot. Maybe that'll be good for you. You get it with a slipcover. Down to the nitty-gritty of things. Best Buy, to me, out of all the Black Fridays, the last 5 years or so, I've done videos out and about and all these other updates and stuff before in the past. And I gotta say, Best Buy, good on them. They're the only ones that seem to get me every year. This is a really good quality over quantity. And that's where Black Friday is always the toughest thing because you're buying shit you don't need. And that's already a given. We all go through this. We look at the computer, or if you happen to be in the store, you're just like, do I need that or this, or what do I need? What do I need? We don't need none of this shit. We don't need any of it, but we're going to buy it anyway, and then we're going to regret later. But to be honest, I don't regret this. I could have honestly went way worse than this, because when they have season sets on sale, for 10 bucks a piece. Blu-ray season sets. Fucking shit, that's really tough. But I only bought one, and the other movies were like $7.99. The most expensive thing I have here was not even related to Black Friday, but it was because, again, I don't know how steelbooks can go either way, and I'll talk more about that in a second. I jumped on the Kick-Ass steelbook, which has the limited edition artwork and everything. It's even got a cool slip. I wish I could have bought the Evil Dead steelbook 1 and 2. That's like a ridiculous price. This one, however, is not. I guess not a lot of people care about Kick-Ass. Second one is meh, but this one is a classic in my opinion. And this cover art in the front and even in the back is pretty freaking awesome. Like, just really cool artwork and a cool slip. And for 20 bucks, that's just unheard of. For a brand new steelbook, that's always like instantly 35 or more. So yeah, and this is a 4K release as well. So again, even though if it's a catalog title, I was expecting 35, 40 bucks. No, $20. And I was just like, I think I'll finally splurge on something, sure. And I bought it, and I was very happy to get that. And then diving into the actual Black Friday deals, which some of them are just like, wow, this is good stuff. Again, speaking about steelbooks. Oh man, this is a beauty right here. That Kick-Ass steelbook is really fucking awesome. But this, it looks like a book and everything. I haven't opened it yet, but I'm just, oh man. This is a great movie for the fall and winter time. This is seeing this last year. It's one of my, I think it was my favorite movie last year actually. I can't remember. But this steelbook is beautiful. The artwork is awesome. And I feel terrible for the people that purchased this for like $100 when it got first released earlier this year, and that's gotta hurt. $14.99. This is just too damn good. The only DC show that I grabbed, Legends of Tomorrow season 5. I still need seasons 2 and 4, I think. But for $9.99, that is a steal, and I love when they do season sets like that for 10 bucks. Blu-ray season sets are always great. Next up is Uncut Gems with slipcover. This was amazing for $5.99. It's a shame it's not on 4K, but this is how I win. Just started the year off. This was my first and one of my last movie theater experiences of 2020. What a way to start and kind of end the year. And I definitely can't wait to rewatch this because this definitely has a winter vibe to it. Just a very dreary vibe and just trippy. And Adam Sandler's best performance in God knows how long. Definitely can't wait to revisit that one. Detective Pikachu, also one of the best movies from last year, and I really was holding out. I bought this last year, then I returned it because I was just like, nope, 15 bucks was too high for me. But I was just like, if it ever hits 10, especially for getting the cool little card and everything, just for collecting purposes. I don't collect Pokemon cards, but I just like the idea of having a exclusive card with the movie. That's cool. So, $9.99 this year. Glad I waited. One of the few but pretty fun movies from this year in terms of new releases, and that is Sonic the Hedgehog. You got vintage Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik. James Marsden's pretty good, and Ben Schwartz, man, the guy's great as Sonic. I enjoyed his performance. Really fun movie, and considering where it started, I'm so happy this movie turned out to be really fun, and it's just a fun family flick, and I enjoyed it. So for $9.99, it could end up like $7.99 or something down the line but for a 4K, 10 bucks, I'll jump on that. And last but certainly not least, I literally got this order, the last part of my order today from Best Buy. I don't know why it took so long for these two titles to get ordered, but either way, I'm really happy with this. I am even happier because, again, I took the gamble. I didn't know if these were going to be slipcovers with them or not, and I was just crossing my fingers. Hopefully they come with slipcovers, and hopefully they're not damaged. They're in pristine, awesome condition. Birds of Prey and Joker. I have not seen Joker since I saw it in theaters last year. But it's one of those movies, again, that doesn't leave your mind. And it's so damn good in terms of the performance from Joaquin Phoenix. Robert De Niro is great in the supporting role he's got. And Birds of Prey. Final note on this. I've watched this movie 3 times already. Once in the theater and twice on HBO Max. And I will probably watch it a 4th time on Blu-ray. This movie's just fun. I didn't hate this movie like everybody did. And I know I'm biased because I'm a DC fan, clearly, but I mean, we all need just some fun this year, because considering we have very little of it. That was a lot. That was a lot of stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this update. It's been a rough year for a lot of us, and without getting too depressing, especially on, of all things, on Thanksgiving, a holiday that we kind of take for granted every year, I was definitely more than thankful. I was grateful that I was still able to celebrate with my immediate family here in my house. I was grateful to even be able to buy this random shit like this. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. Staying subscribed if you had, and if you just found the channel, welcome. I don't know the next time I will do any of this, but I am always out and about on my Instagram page, Twitter, and stuff, posting reviews daily. So if you want to know what I think about a certain movie, follow me on all things social media there, because I'm always constantly doing stuff, sharing my artwork as well. The podcast has been on hiatus recently, and that's due to my personal situations and stuff, but hopefully we'll be back soon with a newer episode or two come the new year. Thank you. I'll see you next time.